Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we've come down to Marwell Zoo. I'll put a map up now of exactly where that is. And it's pretty busy. It's half-term weekend in April, just after Easter. And we had to queue on the main road for approximately 30 to 40 minutes to get a space in here. But we're right in the overflow car park, so I'll just show you around. So we've got quite a walk to get into the zoo, so let's get on with that. And right now, Sights with Evie is still filming her very first video by herself. I'll put a link to her channel. So we're just making it to the entrance of the zoo. So it looks like there's quite a queue up in front. I'm guessing that's where we come out over there. It says Marwell Gift Shop and Keeper's Kitchen. So it's probably a cafe as well on your way out. But this is our queue. So we just showed our tickets by there because we had pre-booked our tickets. And it looks like the very first thing you come to see is the penguins. And then the zoo goes that way. I will of course get some close-up shots where need be of these from my son. So, oh, there they are over there. I thought all we would see is some ducks, but they're actually on the rocks just up by there. And there's actually a penguin deck you can go on up there as well, so you can look down on the penguins, so I'll take you up there now.
Right, go on, it's here.
I've just noticed too by there, it says they got a kindergarten for 0 to 5-year-olds.
Yeah.
So that could be quite handy if you've got the kids you want to leave behind. But as for me, I'm just on my way up to this viewing deck for the penguins. There's a little park by there as well. But we won't film that. This might be a good place to get some photos from. But there's still the only, I can see 3 penguins. Some ducks and some ducklings just down by there. So we just come from the viewing platform, that's up there. And we still only see, well, the 4 penguins I can see from this side. But this looks like the penguin house, so hopefully there'll be some more inside there. Hey, Sights with Evie. Are you filming?
Yes.
So they have got underwater viewing area as well for the penguins. So that'll be a test of the new camera. Just chilling over there on the rocks. Like I said, there are no penguins. So I wonder where they all are. So that's a map of what's here.
Oh yeah. Can you see the building? That building? 2 round circles. In the middle of it is a drop. I just see shadow moving.
And directly opposite the penguins, they've got this new pool. So I'm guessing there's some kind of new animal that's going to go in there, just not quite yet. And there's a little gift shop over by there. You can also purchase a map to find your way around if you want as well. We're on our way up here. Now I am gonna absolutely butcher that name. A Sitatunga? I'd say I've never heard of them. But there are. There's one right up here somewhere. There's one over by here as well by the house. But I've just spotted one on the floor by that fence by there, so I'll get a bit closer for you. And they're just by there, and they look a lot like deer. So they're actually antelope, which you can barely see all the way up there. But we have got some pictures of them for you. And I've just spotted over by here some flamingos.
Is Barney going to do Barney Adventure on own, or Barney going to be with you today?
There was names on that board. All their names on the
It's either a baby hippo or a pygmy hippo.
Come back a bit.
Oh, we can get this.
That's a baby
So obviously there is a train around here too. Look at that, smack on, a pygmy hippo. And I believe those right there are called tapirs. And as I did say, it's just past Easter. So there are places where you can sit and have a pretty photograph. Just around the first corner I can see two massive rhinos out there in the distance there. But also there's this beautiful little spot by here underneath the trees to sit and have a picnic. So that's a little bit closer to them rhinos. I dare say we will get a closer look at them later, though knowing my luck, when I'm over there they'll be over here. So we just did exactly that and had our lunch on one of these benches. But now whilst they're still eating, I'm going to pop across the way by here and see what we missed. So that's the path we walked up. The entrance is just down over there. And like I said, the zebras are now right down by there where I was. See if I can get my photographer to get a few pictures by here now.
Sit here.
Oh yeah.
So they're kind of wanting a.
Don't know. Yeah, maybe.
And this is called a serval. Probably saying that completely wrong. Maybe a serval. I'm not sure. But I'm going to have to get some more photos of that for you from my photographer. But there's one right over there. You may be able to see him a little bit better now. Though I will insert a picture of him now. But he's right by there. It's like a big household cat. But with all the wild markings you'd expect. So after a 2.5 hour drive here, a 30 to 40 minute wait in the car, our lunch that I just had Now I can finally get to go to toilet. I'm perfectly positioned right next to where I had my lunch. There's a coffee bar and they sell various other things in there as well. And directly behind that is the toilet, which is where I'm headed. Do 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 do. Doesn't that look weird? And you just spin now yourself and it's right by the side of that toilet. Slowing down now. So I just span it for myself. That's creepy as that is. Well, that was much needed relief, that was. That's the giraffe house in front. I'm under strict instructions to follow the map, which has already been pre-planned before we came apparently. So we're into this green hut by here. No idea what's in there yet. So in here is the camouflaged warty pig. Can you spot him? He's obviously outside somewhere, but that's what he is supposed to be. I suppose he could be in his bed at the back over there. You'll never know. But we can spot the giraffe. Who doesn't like a giraffe, eh? Into the giraffe house. I won't stand by that scale because obviously I'll be taller than that. Oh, so there's all animals on the walls. Oh yes, it's just in that window right up by there. I don't know if there's any more in there. There is another one through them bushes. You may not be able to see. Actually, I think you can just see his tail by there. See if we get a photo of that one now as well.
Yeah, just like mine too. They are the oddest animals, aren't they? Don't you think they're the oddest animals?
We was lucky to spot that. It was through the window in that little hut I just went inside. And that's an actual skeleton of a dead giraffe that died in 2017. I'm not sure if he died here or somewhere else. Very strange animals, aren't they? But we're actually in the giraffe house at the moment. But they're obviously all outside because there ain't any in here. And I don't think they're very good at hiding those things. So there's the other one over by there. And this is on the viewing platform for the giraffes. It's a much better look at everything from up by here. See the antelope, the zebras. Judging by how high that is up there, there obviously are the giraffes in here as well. Might be a little overexposed though, because filming towards the sun. And then just by here is obviously Right, and this bit by there is obviously where you can go to feed the giraffes, probably at a certain time.
So I've done nothing wrong. I've done absolutely.
You may not be able to see him, but he's just in that doorway. And that one over there is being a bit lazy today. I haven't seen him move yet. Bit strange to have an aquarium at a zoo. Or whatever floats their boat, I suppose. They weren't there a second ago, so they must be ninjas. And that is what they are. I'm sure I saw some of them outside too. So we were just told that in this tent by here is where they got some face painting going on and some fossils you can see as well. So I'm going to skip the queue for the face painting because I don't need to look like a tiger, and go in the back and see if we can see the fossils. And I'm not skipping the queue. The lady did say that if you just want to see the fossils, you can go around the back way.
Don't drop it then. Hold it still. That's it. Wow, that's nice. That's it, you've got to put it back on the table. Set, you have to put it back.
So I'm just sat on a log at the back of that tent now. All place your bets. Will Evie come out with face paint or without? What do you think? So there's Evie, who said she would come out the back of the tent with nothing on her face. Now that is a horse, but it is one weird looking horse. I'll find out the name of it now on the sign and get a close-up picture of it for you. So Evie just told me what those horses are called, but I am not going to butcher that. You may be able to see that in the distance. It's just an ostrich. I'm sure you all know what an ostrich looks like. Oh, there's one just come out of his house by there. Big weird birds, aren't they? So can you see what I can see? It looks like right by there, the ostrich has actually laid an egg and then left it in the middle of the field. Apparently there's a red panda in here somewhere. I'll try and spot him up one of the trees. Well, I can't even spot him up those trees. So he must be in his bed somewhere. Have you ever felt really stupid? Now they look, I don't know, goats. But goats don't have massive horns like that. See if we can find a sign for what they are. And just by there, they got something called Picnic Lodge. So I'm guessing that's like a cafe, or maybe it's just full of tables where you can go and eat your lunch. Which brings us right to this opening, and it has 4 directions you can walk in. I don't know about you, but I don't like multiple choice. Just glad we got a map, which this one has pre-planned for us. What's next, Captain?
Meerkats. To your left.
You can just see right down the end of that building, right over there, is a Muir tiger. I'll see if I can get a bit closer. Failing that, we'll see if we can get a closer picture.
Training off. Oh, he's a good boy, isn't he? Is he a good boy, Arthur? Has he been a good boy like Milo and Leo are at home? Good job.
They're pretending to inject him, so when they actually have to give him his real injection, he'll still stay there. He'll still stay.
Wow. He spun up, didn't he? That was lovely, wasn't it?
I just have very sharp claws.
They do have very sharp claws, yeah.
Can you see Harrison?
He's a good boy, isn't he?
Shouldn't need to climb.
Come here.
Oh, thank you.
Mummy, why is the tail out? What does he do?
They're just pretending and training him. So if they ever need to give him an injection, then they can give him a little injection. You know, like the cats have their injections at home.
He's getting injections.
Just like that. Just so they can keep him nice and safe. Freddie's going to go up again, I think. Freddie. Wow. They can check his paws and everything. That's such a good boy. Should we go back and see Evie?
Oh, good. So on the back side of that picnic place is a park, an ice cream van in the far corner there, and an outside place to sit down. But apparently Rachel is at the meerkats and I spot her. I was going to say I'm magically supposed to find out where that is. We can go inside as well.
What does ant eat? What does ant Take a picture. Yeah, 15. Ah! And I put the time.
I've said it before, who doesn't love a good meerkat at a zoo? And yet again we're at another cafe, it's called Cafe Gray's. It's got outdoor seating, the main cafe inside there. There's also got a little hut over by there. So there's no shortage of places to stop and eat here. Some couple of what look like little antelope. You couldn't see these from the other side because they were hidden by that hill by there. Just knocking my arm on the post, making the camera go all wonky. And there's another big antelope looking thing. Like I say, there's no signs around by here. Because you're not supposed to look at the animals from around by here. But you can see it by there now. "10 points if you can tell me what it is in the comments, because I have no idea. So in the house that's directly opposite the meerkats, this is just the houses where they come. A desert locust. Right on a branch. Of course, now I'm pointing the camera at it, it's not moving. You can see some up on the wall up over there as well. God, there's tons up there, by the roof. God, they're everywhere when you really look, even on them rocks by there. Okay, what else we got? Empty. Everything's empty. Because for once I'm at a zoo, it's not raining, so they're all outside. Starred agama. Now you may struggle to see them on this camera, but there's two of them right there. Just chilling in the light.